Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Welcome to my second channel, Cassandra's Curse, where I sound exactly the same and talk about the same exact stuff, and you guys talk about the same stuff in the chat, and it's just a smaller channel. It's an after party channel. It's where you come and hey Kyle. It's where you come and you say hi to everybody and get to express yourself, say how you feel, you're accepted for being a human being, and you're loved, and we're happy to have you here. And yeah, we'll get. Oh, my cat. Anyways, um, so yeah, I wasn't planning on coming on the second channel, but it's really a lot easier popping up over here. There's not as many subscribers, not as many people pop up and show up, but you're allowed to. Aw, Kyle King, glad to be back fighting the good fight. Yes, sir, you are. So it's once you're on a roll and you start talking about things that are important that scare other people online into silencing into being quiet, then I guess you just go that way and just keep going. So, but yeah, this is the second channel. And also I see that, with the chat, hey, Aaron, he's like another one. With the chat being up, you guys are also able to have a place to talk with each other. Maybe you'll make a friend. Maybe you guys, can make friends on a different level and get help and support. I never, when I used to go to this live streams over a year ago, you never really, you kind of take advantage and not take advantage, sorry, you take for granted the fact that people stream as much as they do. And it gives you a place to go and you're kind of thankful for it. So even if I'm not saying something or I'm taking a little break or, at least you guys have a place to come and talk, which is always good. Hello, Princess Skate. This is the After Party channel where you can come and relax and talk to your friends and can talk about certain things, maybe points that we missed, or really hit a point and drive it on home. Okay? Because you need to know what's going on, which is the scapegoated brother. Why do you think his name? I named him that because he could get scapegoated at the drop of a hat, just like the angry neighbor, myself. I mean, anyone's going to get blamed, but Pickle Boy and the toilet brush and the old man. Aaron said she just can't keep away. Probably not. Not from you guys. Definitely not. So Aaron says, Rosa Studios, what you said on 80% of abused kids being mentally ill seems very truthful because it's real in his case. Oh, really? Well, if you want to explain that or share that, you're more than welcome to do so. It's something I read a week or two ago. And then a couple days ago, that study from USC came out where it says that kids get ADHD from playing video games too much. And we've seen in this family, they use the video games as just like some currency for spending time for the kids or for loving the kids. It's just, here, play this mindless video game, and you should really restrict the usage. It shouldn't be all the time, and the kids have to be outside, and they have to create things and make things and learn how to do things, and they need fresh air and all those good things. Oh, wow. Aaron has about 4 different disorders. Cow King. I heard Pickle bought 2 new dogs to take care of. Very, very cute, Kyle King. Well, I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry that I know you had mentioned on the last live stream that, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning it on this channel, but you had mentioned that you go through abuse even to this day, every day, with your family or your mother at least. Is that correct? And if so, you don't internalize any of it. You living in that house, you may have to listen to it, but you don't have to hear it, and don't ever hear it or internalize it, the abuse, ever. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear all that. Sorry to hear that, but I'm happy you're here. I think that's why people congregate and have kind of got funneled in over here, or at least have come by this channel and why they stay, because they get something out of it, which is good. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Come here. Sorry. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about, I wanted to talk, Aaron says the stress from the mom makes him pluck his eyelashes. Oh, it gives you the trichotillomania. You don't have any eyelash. Wow. And still so handsome. You're a handsome devil, you are. I'm sorry that that happens. You know, you might want to try to find some other ways to fill that stress that you have. Excuse me, my cat's going crazy. Fill the stress that you have and not take it out on yourself, and maybe try to find a healthier way to deal with that stress. And eventually, if the person doesn't stop, you're going to have to get away from them altogether, set up a boundary. Oh, would you get over here and stop that? Sorry, you guys. Ah, he says that's why I got hooked on your channel. He thought cursing and spitting was normal since he endured it at a young age until he sat down and until I sat down and explained this stuff. He was like, "Damn, I'm being abused." Yeah, you don't have to put up with people yelling and cursing and spitting in your face. It's abuse. It's abusive. So he's saving up to move. Absolutely. Because you deserve respect. You deserve love and respect. And you're going to get it any which way you can. You're not going to settle for less. Like you said, you're going to, if you have to save up money, if you have to move, you're going to force your abuser to have to change, or they're not going to have you in your life, in their life. And that's just the way it's going to have to be. And it's a very hard thing that his family's having to put on him, but you know, I'm confident you'll get through it because you're strong and you're very smart. So let's talk about the brother. Did you guys see the brother getting scapegoated on the Toilet Brush's channel? Now, we need to acknowledge this because it just came up out of nowhere, did it not? It just, I mean, well, the Toilet Brush has been kind of on Twitter with this banter for a few months now, but what about Pickle? Why is Pickle down here all of a sudden, and what's he doing? And why is he scapegoating and saying these nasty things about his brother? Why is he doing that all of a sudden out of nowhere? Well, you know what? Sorry, my cat's playing with me. Stop that. Did you see that? Yeah. Okay. If, where was I? What was I talking about? The toilet bowl. Anyways, I forgot what I was even going to tell you guys. If anyone's listening, you can revive me by pretending that you listen, by telling me something that I was going to say. And if my cat could just get off of me, and I just get so angry, but there's nothing like the smile of a child. Remember that? Remember that, guys? What? Kyle King says Pickle Boy has a live channel. Since when? Is it new? You know what he did? Get down. The Toilet Brush did a show today, okay, where he was lying to everybody, creating fake drama for 800 people. I went up and did a live stream for 5 hours. Sometime in that 5 hours, Pickle Boy pooped his pants, and he ran over and he jumped on that stream with his friend, the Toilet Brush, and the scapegoated daughter ran over there, and I even heard the angry neighbor was over there, and they were all talking trash. How about that? Just out of nowhere, Blaming one person for what? Pickle Boy not taking accountability for filming and showing abuse? So I'm playing with my cat and I'm talking to you fine people. That's what I could do on the, I feel the freedom to do this on the second channel. I'm like, maybe I can play with my cat and still, hold conversation with the audience and talk about a few of the things we talked about in the last chat and then hang out over here and then you guys have the chat to and all that to talk to each other. Yes, Princess Skate, please talk to him about that and figure that out because it's not right. And try to set up a boundary. Let your abuser know they're hurting you and that you need them to change and um, for your mental health and well-being. And if they don't want to do that, then you gotta move. You gotta leave. Hi, Bridget. The live chat. What do you mean? Oh, no, I have top chat. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm switching to live chat. Okay, there we go. Uh-huh. So I didn't realize you were asking about being a mod in the last stream. I didn't catch it. And my hubby told me about it. And so here you are popping up. So boop, bam. There you go, girl. But I don't see any haters. Where are all the haters at? It's just a bunch of supporters up in here, which is great. But, I don't know. I've talked for a long time today, but I was thinking, well, if I just bring it up, because I want you guys to have a place to talk. Eventually, there'll be something to talk about, and you guys will always be able to converse with each other and have a place to go with this chat being up for right now. So let's do it. Let's do it. Did you guys contact the news? Do you plan to contact the news? Do you plan to let them know of this channel? Do you plan to like burn a CD and send it off to somebody who cares? Please, and let somebody new know about the Roasted Studios channel, please. Someone new every day. Let somebody new know, because the more and more you do you see what happened today with the toilet brush? Did you expect Pickle Boy to be down there scapegoating the brother? He's going to be doing that and a lot more if he thinks this show's going to go down. So why not just keep going and talking about it some more? Hmm. Well, he has the money. Like he says he doesn't have the money, but clearly he's got the money. But yeah, there's a lot of the dogs in the shelters and even on the streets in some places that need homes. But for some people, if they have the money, they're just going to spend the money. They just want the money or they just want the finest things or the best things, like going to the chop house. I know. I don't know how he's going to go with these $5,000 dogs. I have no idea. Just let it. Princess Gate says definitely try to get out of that home, Aaron. Be ready to go when you tell your mother. She won't like it and she'll try to stop you most likely. Have someone else there with you when you tell her. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because she's going to be like, wait a second. The person that I abuse all the time and take all my, anger out on, he's not going to be around anymore. What's going on? That might happen. Yeah. Kyle King. Oh, can you send them footage? Can you tell them to check out the channel or send them a CD? Sorry, a DVD. Because we've all established on the other channel that abuse isn't drama. It's a real life situation. It's very harmful. Well, we wouldn't want that news outlet anyways, but we're looking for something. Uh-oh, one dislike. Got a hater in the building. Join us. Join the chat. Let us know why you put the dislike. If you have the guts, of course. Well, I appreciate it, Kyle. I mean, you're awesome. Oh, Bubba Boo, I miss you so much. Bubba Boo, how are you doing? Is that the real Bubba Boo? You know how people ask that? And then it's like that celebrity status kicks in, and you're like, damn, I'm the shit. This person wants to know, is this the real me or is this the fake me that's trying to pretend me up in this bitch, right? It's the real Boo. I'm not subscribed to you on this channel. I need to sub to you. Um, Hang on a second. Let me sub to you. I'm sub to you on Roasted, not at this one. Subscribe. Ooh, you're almost at 600 subs. You go. Go, go, go. Let me see. Took the money from the GoFundMe. I'll see what I can do because I stress. I'll see what I can do because I stress to them that abuse is always an important source. Oh my gosh, I know. What could be more important than child abuse, especially for profit? You know. Ah, we're doing good. We're hanging in there. You know, juggling live streams. This is the second. This is the after party channel apparently, and so you guys could come and converse with each other. Two haters in the building. Who is clicking dislike and why? Join the chat. Let us know, please. I barely even got started. All I said was scapegoating is bad. Is there anything wrong with that? And some people may get the term mixed up. Children, or maybe not children, because children are smart as well. Just certain people that may not look into it think that the brother maybe isn't to blame for something, so they have legitimate reasons to do so, but they don't realize that it's coming out of nowhere, and they're just blaming him or the disposable friend they have, the angry neighbor, and not realizing that yet again, Pickle and the old man and the toilet brush get off the hook again, and nobody says anything, and they get off the hook yet again, yet again. I'll do another video or something tomorrow, and I'll be saying the same thing tomorrow. They got away with it again. But when will they not get away with it? Well, once the news finds out. Once the news finds out, then it's over. All these Monopoly members who are farting around and lying and causing fake drama, misdirecting you and gaslighting you, and never mentioning what we're talking about. And everything they do talk about is just building up another channel to a monopoly, damn it. You know, we got to reach outside and look outside of these people that don't care about abuse or racism or domestic violence or homophobia or suicide prevention or people that deal with addictions and things like that. Princess says, Aaron, I care so much about you. Above all, be safe. That's the reason I want you to have everything in place to take care of yourself when you finally leave. She says, God bless you, sweet guy. Aw, he appreciates the love. That's awesome. That's really nice. Chair and crowbar. What's everyone doing? What's everyone doing where they're living? And why you're either up early or late? Or maybe it's, midday for some of you. I don't know. All I know is I got 2 haters. And they won't come in the chat and tell me why. And they're definitely not going to address the abuse. So, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I wish I could play music on this channel, but the toilet brush threatened to take this channel away from me. He said if I was lucky, I get to keep it. So I guess I can't have, music, and I can't just, let my hair down and relax. And I kind of have to constantly be on edge, wondering who's going to strike what and for what reason. So I can't even call him by his name. I got to call him the toilet brush. Uh-oh. Oh well, I guess. Kyle's kicking back in the woods watching the stream. Cool. Awesome. Princess is drinking Dr. Pepper and eating popcorn. And it is 3:28. Awesome. Dr. Pepper and popcorn. That sounds good. Bubba Boo's drinking Mountain Dew and listening. Awesome. Cool. Did you guys listen to the last stream? Did you guys listen to the other stream? I'm not, wasn't the last one 5 hours or something? Can you guys think I'm a big blabbermouth, huh? You're probably like, damn, 5 hours? Shut up, lady. No, I had one woman who didn't mention anything about the abuse, and she said, you're getting in everyone's business. Please stop. Shut up, please. And it was a little bit funny, but telling me to please shut up. But it's like I can't. I can't shut up. Ah, Boston, you can't sleep. Oh, is that your other account? We're having another one of these moments. It's like, is that the real Boston? Oh, it is. Okay, so I'll sub on this channel too. I wasn't subbed to you on this one. I subbed to you on this one. Okay. Bridget says she can't stand how the toilet brush thinks he owns YouTube. That's pretty much Pickle Boy and the toilet brush, and even the old man. They knew that a platform that they can abuse, and people that are watching them, subscribe to them, supporting them, paying for them, and they're really abusing them. You know, the more and more footage I see, I think the next thing that's going to have to be on the channel might have to be a video. You guys can vote on Twitter. My Twitter's at YoYoWang13. If you want to be following me on there, I'll put it down here for you guys. Pretty sure you already have it, but you can vote on there what you want to see next on the channel. And right now, people are voting for a video. I'm thinking of dropping a video, but you never know if you want a live stream or a speaker, then you can vote for that. But there's nothing like a video because the video has the proof. But not everyone sees the same thing. And not everybody may be on the same page. I don't know. I don't know, but huh? Yeah. Aaron says the stream is very long. What happens is I look down and then I see you guys talking. And then I'm like, oh, wow, I've been on an hour, 2 hours. And I'm thinking, well, I'm one person speaking out against a big monopoly. So at some point, they stopped toilet bowl. I just said the toilet bowl. At some point, they stopped the toilet bowl stream and they started up the sister stream. And they said that to me in the chat. And I'm thinking, you know what? I got to keep going. I just got to keep going. And even if I'm being redundant or repetitive or anything like that, it's good. It's good to keep talking about it, and have you guys have a place to go because there's not a lot of streams. Boston has his stream where you guys could go and talk to him about it there. And Bridget does videos. And Bubba Boo does videos. And there's just different people you could go. Oh, and Aaron does videos too. Sorry, Aaron. Aaron does videos as well. So there's people that you can go and check it out and everything like that. Well, thank you very much, Kyle King. I'm going to go check out your channel right now. Kyle, I'm going to sub to you, but you don't have content or videos on there, but I am subscribed to you, so. But anyways, so scapegoating is really bad because it's the Pickle Boys, like the brother, they abuse each other and they've abused each other and hurt each other. And now Pickle Boy's doing it again, and he's getting his friend involved in his family business again, which the friend has no business doing it, but he'll do anything to back up Pickle Boy. So at this point, to be honest with you, I didn't really listen to the stream. People were giving me the play-by-play. But is it like fake scapegoating? Like, is the brother in on it saying, yeah, just, talk bad about me. It's fine. Like, I don't care. And are they cool? Or is he really, really just throwing his brother under the bus? Because either way, it just seems so bad. Seems so tacky. And just some more of an abusive family being shoved in our face, really. Uh-oh, got a comment. Let me check it out. New subscriber. Oh, there we go. Bots and subs. Cool. Kyle says he's going to work on making content on abuse awareness because of our support. Awesome. Please do. That would be really cool. Aaron says John struck his last channel after losing 2 channels. I chose not to make videos on here anymore. I'm sorry. You know, he privated one of my videos on this channel before, but we got it off. So it's kind of just riding through the storm, basically, because everyone's going to get a fair, like, what's it called? Yeah, everyone's going to get a fair shake when it comes to that guy. He treats everyone equally. He's going to, you know, try to get you at some point, and then maybe you'll end up being cool with him after if you feel so. I have no idea. Jennifer, what did Pickle do this time? Well, it's just the same thing we were talking on the last stream. He's scapegoating his brother. He's blaming his brother all of a sudden on the toilet bowl stream. What's the reason to do that? What's a distraction from what about the abuse yet again? Blaming someone else instead of Pickle Boy taking accountability yet again. And then also, you know, I wanted you guys to have I wanted you guys to have a place to come and be able to converse with each other, hang out, and look, you start the live stream, people show up, people are listening, people want to come talk and hang out or whatever. I don't know. Princess says she thinks the scapegoated brother is in on all of it. I think so. You know what? Now that you just said that, I agree with you. Because they were fine just the other day, weren't they? Yeah. This just came in all of a sudden. Well, maybe it's time for Pickle Boy to take accountability for his creations and all the abuse that, you know, he showed on camera and he normalized and profited off of to a huge large audience. Maybe it's his turn. Maybe it's his turn. He's never taken accountability. The dad never changed. And Pickle Boy helped him, enable him to be mean to women, to be mean to his wife, to like abuse the mom, to abuse the sister, the nephews. He never had to change because Pickle Boy was getting money off of him. Ugh, sorry. It's just like, ugh, just to think about. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that video. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of our videos that got more dislikes than likes. And when I look back at it, I'm like, well, maybe I would have changed this and this, but it's, you know, it's an abuse montage. Some people liked the music. Some people didn't. Some people did. Aaron, some people didn't even like the music. They said it was irritating. And I said, well, good. So it's abuse. That's what we're trying to convey over here. So, and also just this continuous, it's like a continuous party you don't want to be at, right? Living in some abusive home or in an abusive relationship or an abusive marriage. Maybe you're stuck in some abusive foster care of some sort, and you're just at this continuous party that you can't leave. It's kind of the point of that video, but did get more dislikes than likes, but, you know, it is what it is. C'est la vie. What does the old man's sister say? C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Princess said, I heard the brother has lost his job and Pickle Boy is funneling him money as always. It's a family affair, I think. Yeah, I think all they just really care about is the money. So they're definitely not going to like, respect, or respond to somebody that's questioning them, or a slew of people, good people, that are hashtagging it up and questioning it. But it's not for them to get. They're never going to get it. You know, I don't think they're ever going to get it, especially after all the things they've done. Daddy05 didn't get it either. So he had to have a channel ripped out from underneath them so he could get it. Because that guy will make money off of abuse as long as he's able to. Same with Pickle Boy. Started up all his channels. Same with the toilet bowl. So Jennifer says the brother's starting a job on Monday. Not sure if it's true. Bridget says exactly. They need to take accountability, and maybe they will after they get terminated, just like Daddy05. I know, but at that point, they'll be blaming me directly. You know, they're really never going to take accountability. And I mean, they've already had this scapegoated sister running around lying about me. I didn't like that. I didn't care for that. I'm like, wow, she could do much better than that. But you know, I'm going to make a video about it, but I'm still going to, and somewhere in the video, say, you know, even though you were trying to be hurtful and mean and lied about the channel to deflect from this abuse, you know, even though you did that and that's wrong, you know, you're trying to purposely get me to hate you, and I don't hate you. She was nice to me at some point, and we had conversations, and now she just wants to act like she never even really spoke with me. But I don't know. I still wish her well. I don't want her life to keep going like it was. I know she's been through a lot of trauma and a lot of abuse. So I'm going to try to show my side of the story and show that I've been lied about, but still continue to push my message. And hopefully these people that think that I hate them, or they want me to hate them so they have a reason to hate me, they don't have any reason to. They absolutely don't have any reason to hate me or be mean to me or lie about me. It's just to backpedal and back up their money and the brand. But that comes back to Pickle Boy making the wrong decisions and choices at the end of the day. Really, you know. Kyle says the brother has his demons, but Pickle monetized his demons for his personal gain. Yeah, oh, that's a really good way of putting it. Pickle Boy monetized his demons. Yeah, and what were his demons? Getting those reactions of the kids crying, getting the reactions of the little boys being scared, seeing the mom hurt from being abused. Pickle Boy thinks comedy fixes everything. He thinks abuse is comedy. When the mom is like in tears in the kitchen and holding her face, what does he say? Pickle Boy, the first thing he says, "Oh, just get him back. You know, just keep being immature. Just fight back. Like, be immature and keep playing the game." And she's just she put up the white flag. She said, "No, it's enough." She was hurting, and comedy doesn't fix that all the time, especially with that kind of level of trauma and abuse in that family. They need to get help. The camera wasn't helping. The camera actually helped to hurt. The audience, anyone that came by that's affected by abuse, anyone that thought it was entertainment, normal, funny, camera only served to hurt people and affect them in a negative way. Aaron says, I think you should do a face reveal. You saw my old videos. I talk crap on my face, and I need to back it up. I'm not afraid of anything. Well, this family has sent a legal order to another YouTuber before and silenced her legally. So that's another reason to not show my face, aside from death threats and aside from how absurdly obscene these people are for not thinking they should take accountability or back up their money at all costs, including lying about people and threatening people. The face reveal is not needed, mind you. Everyone thinking, or not everyone, but certain people thinking, no, she just wants to be famous. She just wants to be famous. Well, no, not really. Especially not on this. Definitely not. So I back it up with the videos. I back it up with their own words. I back it up with that proof. I don't think you guys need to see my face to know my intent. Mind you, they took that idea out of the running long ago by sending legal orders to YouTubers who speak out against them and making them feel as though they were going to lose their houses if they kept saying anything. So there was Savage Live took down her whole channel. You guys have any questions about her? That's her channel. She spoke out against the family with her old channel, Savage in 2016, and they sent her a legal order. So me not showing my face also ensures that I can come speak with you tomorrow. So that's another reason. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Kyle. No, Aaron, can't do that. Jennifer says they're pathetic for trying to get people off a public site. This is a free country. Yeah, I think it's a private platform though, but YouTube seems to be a little bit more what? Maybe. I mean, they did give us a second chance. They did say that those were all false strikes on our video. Pickle Boy takes down my channel for no reason. Free reign, yeah, because it's their private platform. But they've allowed my channel to stay up as is. But then again, they've also allowed a lot of child abuse to be up and paid someone for it too, right? How about a cat reveal? No, no cat reveal here. Is it the real Kyle King? Yeah, Jennifer says, yeah, we don't want you getting a gag order or get spotted. Yeah, it's to ensure that we could keep talking together. And what do they have? What could they do? Well, they could get on their channels and refute it, or they could address it, or they could just run around and laugh and lie about it. And they've been choosing to laugh and lie about it. How mature is that? What's up with that? I would love for one of these haters that are clicking the dislike. Come on in the chat. I'm ready to speak with you right now. Let's go. Get in here. Get your backbone. Let's go. Kyle King, it better be you. I'm glad it is. 3 dislikes. Who's there? Who's in the bushes? Come on out. Let's have a conversation. Creeps. What? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know it. Princess says, I agree. By all means, protect yourself and your family. Well, yes, I know. Because they're trying really hard to protect their investment, but it's money. And they're just protecting lies. And they're just staying silent about the truth. But they've already exposed it. They're just not placing any importance on it. But everyone over here knows that all that abuse is going to cause a lot of trauma. You need a lot of therapy. And probably shouldn't be exploiting it and using a camera to do so. Jennifer says what they did to Savage was disgusting. You know, it really was. And I at the time, I didn't have my voice then. And it happened really fast too. But in hindsight, you see how dirty she was done. She had her own voice, her own channel, legitimate things to say. And my goodness, they really did her dirty. They got the angry neighbor in there and they became friends. And then when Pickle wanted to be friends with Angry Neighbor again, Angry Neighbor turned on her and made it look like it was all Savage. And they made her take her channel down. They just made it feel like it was all her, when actuality it was all them. So let me promote her channel one more time. I want you guys to all be subscribed to her and support her. She doesn't talk about these things anymore. I think she's got an order. She could talk about it through parody. But she knows. She knows of this abuse. She definitely knows of this abuse. She spoke about it before I did. She spoke about different things that she believed and things like that, and how they were using people for subscribers and using the dad for sympathy to get subscribers for Grandpa's Corner. And she was 100% correct. And just because the Toilet Bowl and Pickle Boy didn't like the fact that other people agreed with her and that she got her opinion out there, they lied about her. They purposefully tried to hurt her. They purposely tried to use her family against her. They were really mean to her. And they got a lot of people in the community to help them do that, including the angry neighbor. So, Kyle says the angry neighbor showed her true colors. I believe she's two-faced. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and you can't believe anything she says. Not to say she doesn't always tell the truth, especially when she's mad, but you can't use her as a reliable source because she'll lie at the drop of a hat for whatever she wants, including money. So she ruined her own reputation there, really. Kyle says, if I wave a $100 bill in front of angry neighbor's face, she would turn on pickle in a split second. Oh my, that's a really good way of putting it. And you know when they brought her back a couple months ago and it was like their argument against her and she was coming out of the house and they were paying her to pretend to have an argument with them. Did you guys know that? And there was even a kid walking by the street. Did you see that? Remember that? There was a kid walking right by, but they don't care. They're shameless. They don't mind creating that kind of senseless, argumentation and violence just for no reason. But there is a reason for them. It's because people click on it, watch, support them, believe it, like it, and they're supporting child abusers. Jennifer says when they try to take your channel down, you're speaking the truth. They wouldn't try to take it down if it was lies. Yes, and don't forget they took it down like 4 months ago. So they don't want these channels up at all. They're trying to strike them at all costs, really. And since it's been up so long, even 4 months past the point they took it down, if it wasn't true, they would have addressed it by now, don't you think? Or they would have said why I was wrong or why you shouldn't believe it. Yet there's new subscribers every day that keep seeing the more and more abuse. Princess says, angry neighbor, borderline roast. Possibly. Yeah, maybe. Definitely. Hi, Chris. No, you're not late. Um, this is the second channel. Just popping in. Just popping in to say hi, and I don't feel as much pressure on this channel. So I just want to get it up there so you guys can, talk with each other, have a place to go. Oh, cool. Very cool movie. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Oh, we have? Oh, yeah. Oh, Margot Robbie. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. That one. Okay, yes, I've seen that. Aaron says a lot of what Pickles said on her was lies, so. Oh, I'm sure he's a toxic person. He doesn't care. She doesn't care. Like they abuse each other, not real friends, not really nice to each other, not doing the right thing. Princess Skate says I have 30 years of psych nursing that I will bet on her being a borderline. Hey, I agree with you. I really do. Why do you think? Let us know why you think though, because you have 30 years of nursing. I mean, I'd like to hear what you have to say. I could, you know, because I do agree with you. There's something not right there. Cool, Chris. That's awesome. I believe she's referring to a borderline personality disorder. Kyle says, Bridget says she likes that movie. Kyle says they all lie for money. Greed is their primary instinct. Aaron says the saddest thing is how old all these people are that's involved in this drama. Yes, because the children can't protect themselves and they're the youngest. So we have all these adults who've gone through trauma at some point in their lives who grow up and they don't really ever really grow up because they don't ever learn how to take accountability or they don't ever learn to say know, or they don't learn to stand up for themselves, or they don't learn that abuse is wrong or bad or harmful, or that it's them for a change. And they're all adults. Even Princess, she's an adult. She seems very immature, but she's an adult, knows better, and she's known better for a really long time. Kyle says he got done watching the 82 version of The Thing. Oof. Sounds scary. Hi, nerdy one. How are you, honey? Princess says she splits, she's two-faced, and keeps a lot of the drama stirred up. Oh, Aaron says being mentally ill isn't a fun game. He's been hospitalized for a week due to it. Are you in the hospital right now? Sorry to hear that. Huh? Yeah, I know. I think she does do all those things, but she's an abuser too. So she's manipulative and conniving and doesn't care about lying. But then again, an abuser would care about hanging on to a lie, and she doesn't know which way she's going. She says one thing one day, the next thing the next, and she didn't hang on to her lies. So maybe, yeah, maybe you're right there. Oh, okay. Nerdy one, were you in the last live stream I did on the Roasted Studios channel? The toilet brush, who's the cleanup guy, he's a toilet bowl. He did a live stream, okay? And it wasn't going well because he was feeding a lot of fake drama at 800 people. So I did a stream and I got my usual 50 people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we were talking about what they were doing and how they was conning everybody. And then they got Pickle Boy in there, and Pickle Boy flew in there on the live stream and was scapegoating the brother. And we kind of think that the brother's in on it because they were fine just a few days ago. And there's no real reason for them to be in a real argument. So there's no reason to scapegoat him. So why scapegoat him? So I think it's fake, personally. I think Princess Skate said that she thought it was fake as well. Kyle says he thinks the brother's trying to live his life. Yeah, exactly. Until tonight, when Pickle was going off. What did you remember the things he was saying about him? Do you remember the things he was saying about his brother? He was just saying he said he was a loser. Make fun of the child support. You know, that's going to send hate the brother's way again, when everybody should be turning and looking at Pickle Boy and saying, what about the abuse? But you know what? Take one step further. Don't wait for him to care. Contact the news, contact the media, contact someone you think would care, let them know about the channel, burn the videos, share them on your Facebooks and your Twitter, and just keep the message going out there, really. Because even Chambers of the Heart said she didn't think that his channel should be around. It should be the next to go. There's enough abuse footage to make a whole video on. Isn't that sad? I don't know. All I know is it starts a whole new conversation. Do you know what I mean, Kyle? It starts a whole new conversation that has nothing to do with abuse. It's just them talking about nothing, arguing about literally nothing. They weren't in an argument a day ago. They're just arguing now. So I'm over here asking, what about the abuse? I'm still in line, remember? On these live streams, I've been telling you, I'm waiting in line with what about the abuse? And Pickle Boy's up there doing a magic show every day. I'm in argument with my brother, scapegoating my brother. I got puppies, my girlfriend, I'm breaking up. It's none of it's true. Well, the puppies were true. He spent real money on puppies where he says he has no money. So know that he has money all day, every day. That guy has money off of you not knowing the truth and you being lied to. Nerdy One says he thinks there's a stigma against therapy. A lot of people who are mentally ill are ashamed into not getting help. I don't know why. If they need it, they should try to get it. It's very important. You have to put yourself first and try to make sense. I'm using this word. I see common sense, nation. Make sense of everything that's gone wrong and how it's affected somebody and how you should reach out and try to get help and therapy or talk about it, especially when you are if like the daughter from New York was saying, she deals with depression. If you're dealing with depression, it's very important not to just cut your friends off or stop talking to people, because we're not made to be alone. We're made to be with other people. We're made to be around people. We're not made to just lay down and die and think horrible things about yourself. So definitely don't do that. Don't internalize anyone else's abuse or drama or negativity towards yourself. Okay, sorry. Jennifer says, oh, they got more animals to abuse, poor puppies. I want to show you my Twitter here. You guys want to join me on Twitter anytime? You can vote for the next video, live stream, or Spreaker. Let me know what you think. Drop me a tweet, say hi. Keep the conversation alive, keep the hashtag alive. Bridget says she sees a therapist and psychiatrist because of everything that she's been going through. Good for you for being honest and open about that, and for being brave, and for reaching out and making your life better for yourself. You're awesome. That's what you need to do. You need to start giving back to yourself. Yes. She says she thinks it's extremely important to get self-help. Absolutely. What's not healthy? To ignore it and keep doing it like Pickle Boy. Bridget, is Pickle Boy not extremely unhealthy and a toxic person? And he should go seek therapy? Do you see it? What do you think? I mean, tell me, really. I know you see it. I know other people in here see it. Johnny Jam Film says those dogs came from a breeder and didn't rescue them. Did he say he rescued them? Or they're from a breeder, right? They're $5,000 dogs, yeah. Oh, I know. He thinks he should rescue them. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I mean, he's got so much money. You're going to drop $10,000 on these dogs. Why don't you match it and give the $10,000 to the damn animal shelter and pretend you care? Gosh, he'll really give it to himself, won't he? He's very selfish. He'll give himself the nicest car, the biggest house, the most expensive dogs. Damn, what about all these family members that you abused and exploited? Why don't you give him some of your money that you say you don't have? I mean, really. Chris says, did I know that when his dad was alive, he stole a few of your movies? Ah, keep your hands away. Go buy your own movies, tell him. I'm sorry. But look at that. You even remember kind of something bad that happened to you, right? Being mistreated, having your things taken from you. People always remember these things. Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate it. I know you see it. That would take comparison to rescue dog from the shelter. Oh, compassion. Yeah, it would take some compassion. And there's a lot of animals in certain areas where you may be living that you could just get a dog right off the street, some cases. Jennifer says the tires would pop on the Corolla. Bridget says they're all extremely narcissistic. Where do you see it at? Is there a specific episode that you've seen it, or is it a continuous behavior that you see, or is it a feeling that you get? Tell me what you see, Bridget, because I see the same thing. Just only caring about themselves, not the fans, cherry picking with their clickbaiting, knowing that they do it, not caring. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Kyle King says maybe I should buy the 55 Chevy from Princess's dad and paint what about the abuse on it to show Pickle once and for all. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be something else? That would be something else. And then put it in a museum or something so no one could ever change it. That would be awesome. Let's do that. Let's all chip in and get that car. So I'm sure for the right price, Pickle will just give it away, you know. Johnny Jam says if you accepted money, then something might change and stir things up. Well, something would change in a bad way because they already are trying to find reasons and excuses for you guys not to listen. So even collecting money for charity is like not even possible because they would turn that into something negative. It's just not something we want to be dealing with. And plus, that's their bag, right? The toilet bowl tonight, scapegoating the brother and lying to the whole audience for hours on end, getting a bunch of super chat money, making himself look like a really good human being over there. Nerdy One says the reason I say mentally ill people are ashamed is he has anxiety and depression and family issues. His family refuses to let him get a therapist. Why? That's what I think happened to the mom. She felt a lot of shame. She was made to feel shame about herself. That's why she self-mutilated. Well, aside from coping with abuse and just shame and feeling like she deserved that. Nerdy One, if you need therapy and your family's not letting you, you want to maybe have a conversation asking them why. And then ask yourself, well, is that a detriment to yourself? And why would some people that are supposed to love you want to hold you back from you bettering your life for yourself or coming to peace with yourself? There's no reason for that. So definitely take that stand for yourself. Princess says they think they're entitled to super chat because they think they're so interesting to watch. Well, the thing is, they know that they could just grab the guy with the face tattoos that's rapping, or they could just say they're broke or have puppy. They already have the platform. They're already friends with the person that let them in the door by exploiting the family or by, being a part of the show, like the angry neighbor. They already got their foot in the door. So every day they could use it or abuse it and make money off of it until someone says, hey, no more. That's what's been going on with Pickle Boy. He's been abusing it, really. Nerdy One's a girl. Nerdy One, I thought you were a guy. Oh, those are stereotypes and not things that aren't true. So I wouldn't let their ignorance hinder you from getting the help that you need. So definitely think about that. Kyle's wondering why Pickle Boy's dog lived a much shorter life than the same breed he had. Well, maybe he stressed it out. Maybe the dog didn't like being around a bunch of toxic, yelling, screaming, abusive people. I mean, I have no idea. I really can't say. I'm just throwing out some ideas. I may be completely wrong. Well, they can't keep you from getting a therapist, though. Can you turn that on? If you want to get one, I mean, you should look one up. But then if you're going to have a hard time getting there, I don't even know what to say to that person. What should they do? Yeah, look one up and try to even talk to somebody over the phone, right? Or maybe online. Yeah, okay. So check the numbers that we give at the end of the video. The NAMI and is that how it's said? Yeah, SAMHSA. And check out those numbers and look into that because they're keeping you from getting better. It sounds like you say you want to get help for yourself and you have people that are keeping you from doing so. Bridget says if you are able to get the appointment for you and get to the appointments for the mental health and emotional health you need, then you need to do it for you. Yeah. Just look into it. And I mean, even that's abuse, keeping people from getting medical treatment. Yeah, Jennifer said sometimes you can even talk to therapists online. I can't think off the top of my head of any right now, but I can maybe look some up or you guys could do a Google search or something like that. If somebody in the chat could find some while we're here, you guys could share the information with each other right now. Utilize this channel to do that. Utilize each other. Nerdy One says they're tired of their anxiety. It's the worst of the two. Well, maybe talking to a therapist can help you come up with ways to alleviate it. There's also different medications, I'm sure, that you could try. The fact that you've acknowledged it and you want to get some help for it, you can look up different remedies or things online that may help soothe things. And you need to be around supportive people that are going to support you and give you a loving, supportive environment for your anxiety. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just acknowledging that you need help and you know that you need help is the first step. Some people ignore their health issues. Some people ignore their mental health issues, or they don't know to look out for certain things to get help. So, I mean, the fact that you're talking about this is awesome. Kyle says, talk to your loved ones and people who generally care about your health and life. Oh, absolutely. Nerdy One says they don't really want to go on meds. They were on Paxil before. It didn't really do anything for them. There's different meds. There's a lot of different kinds of meds. So you could try different ones, see if you like a certain one. And then also going to a therapist and talking about the things that are giving the anxiety, are triggering your anxiety, talking about your past, not ignoring things like your family seems to want to do. Doesn't help anything, does it? Is that an unequivocal or not? Ignoring problems doesn't help anything, right? So you got to figure out what's causing that, and maybe there's some natural remedy a therapist would like to share with you. I don't know. Kyle says it usually starts anxiety and depression because of the horrible pain and mental memories. There you go. So you gotta get in a therapist and talk it out, talk about it, cry it out, or allow yourself to heal. It doesn't sound like your family's allowing you to do that. I agree, Bridget. Bridget says, Nerdy One, you can find the right med that can help, or you just need to get to see a therapist and a psychiatrist. Yeah, absolutely. Nerdy One doesn't know what caused it. Sometimes, were you ever abused? Because sometimes people forget. They forget certain abuse events. And maybe they don't recollect it till years later. They don't know what caused it. If you don't know what caused it, then I think therapy's still going to help though. It's still going to definitely help if you don't like the medications. They said not physically, but there was a lot of yelling in my house growing up. A lot of yelling could do it. Oh my, the yelling did do it. Look what yelling does to an animal. Really? Yelling and screaming, what's that going to do to an animal? So then what does it do to a child? There's your anxiety right there. Being around people who don't know how to communicate, who have to yell and scream, who caused anxiety in you, it sounds like. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, that's unequivocal. I know this for sure. I'm just saying it just sounds like it. I mean, look at the old man. Look at the pickle boy in this situation. All that yelling and screaming alone was abuse. Just that alone by itself. Mind you, everything else we're talking about. Princess says yelling is psychological abuse. Nerdy One says the depression probably could be caused by her disability. Is it hard for you to get around and get out? Bridget says she has a tendency to shove her feelings down and not deal with it, and it runs in her family because her mom is the same way. Yeah, but look at what you were saying earlier. You were acknowledging that you go to therapy and you get help and you do that for yourself, and that's really cool. So you fight against that tendency. So you're a fighter. Nerdy One has cerebral palsy. Yes. Aw, don't be depressed. I mean, we love seeing you pop up. You're one of those names that's like, oh man, Nerdy One's here. It's like, hell yes, they're going to do something awesome. And they're here to support the cause. And man, there's no reason for you to be depressed. You're so awesome. But you know what? I validate your feelings because me coming in and just saying that to you, it doesn't take away your pain right away, instantaneously, and doesn't really necessarily change how you feel and fix everything. It's just me acknowledging it. So I definitely validate how you feel. It comes and goes in waves. Very odd. No, that could be natural for some people. You know? Yeah, if it was constant, I mean, you'd probably stay down forever. You know? Kyle says yelling is traumatizing after lots of exposure. Believe him. Some of his family did that to him. Oh, sorry, did that to each other, and they have lots of mental problems. Yeah, and even yelling just as communication is not correct. And that's what the old man was doing. Every time he got mad, he was doing that. Even when he wasn't mad, he would, they call it joking, I guess, he would still talk very, like, angry and spitting. But then again, he said he didn't care, and I believe it. Yeah, Jennifer says you can always talk with us until you can get professional help. Absolutely. You guys should share email with each other, or Twitter or Facebook, and keep in touch with each other and be supportive to each other and be each other's support system. Dirty One says, yes, yelling causes tension. It's awful. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Look at what it does to children. Look at what it does to animals. Look at what it did to the mom in this family. That's why we could look at this footage and be like, oh my gosh, you know, all that yelling, all those insults. The mom in that family burned a cross into her arm, and burning and cutting, and she cut a cross on her chest. Burning and cutting is self-mutilation caused by feelings of feeling worthless and coping with pain. That leads directly back to the dad abusing her. Kyle says the old man is living proof of the saying, if you wear an evil face, it will stick that way forever. Oh, you know what? If you guys want to look up this music video, What's it called? About a boy? About a boy. Uh, Pickle Boy. It's a music video he did like 7 years ago or something. He's trying to well, first of all, he's asking, why'd you guys have me? Why'd you guys have me? Right? The mom and dad. But there's at some point where he's trying to show one of the nephews with a smile, and then he's showing himself, and then he shows the dad, and the dad looks pissed off. The dad looks angry. I'm like thinking, well, that's not the image you wanted to show of the dad, but you probably couldn't get anything else. That's what I think happened. Nerdy One says they notice they yell sometimes out of anger, like their family did when growing up. Need to catch themselves more and stop. Another reason they want therapy. Well, you're already ahead of the game. I've been on here trying to tell my yeah. I've been on here for a year trying to tell Pickle Boy that he needs to recognize, self-recognize, and get help, and then try to help the audience, his audience. And to this day, still not doing it. And look at what you just said. Look at you just acknowledging your anger and how it's not constructive and helping you, and how you think maybe it's coming from a place from people that told you it was okay when it wasn't okay, and you want to stop it and you don't want to be that way. That's awesome. That's another reason it makes you cool. Jennifer says she's kind of embarrassed that she's still scared of people yelling. No, don't be embarrassed. You know who should be embarrassed is the people that yelled and scared you in the first place and gave you that phobia or that fear or that anxiety. They should be embarrassed. But it's always very interesting how the abuse survivor has to carry around that torment and that embarrassment, isn't it? Isn't that so interesting? That just like the mother in this family, the old man's not burning crosses and cutting himself. He's the one making people do that from being so nasty and mean and abusive and angry. Nerdy one, also mad at disability. Well, your disability doesn't make up everything about you because, to be honest, I had no idea you were disabled, right? Everyone else in the chat, we had no idea you were disabled because you're a human being, and you're not just your disability. You're much more than anything you ever could think that would ever limit you in that way. So just keep being yourself and keep using your brain, your beautiful brain, and keep reaching out, helping other people, and helping yourself, and remembering that you're a good, loving person, deserving of love and respect, and you're deserving of peace and healing. Yep. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a break because I'm getting tired. But oh, Kizzy just showed up. Kizzy, 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 Kizzy. Okay, guys, I'm taking a quick break. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break right now on you, Kizzy, but I've been talking for like an hour. But I want you guys to be able to converse with each other. Please keep using this chat to converse with each other and reach out and make a friend and support each other's channels and talk with each other. And I will be back. Did Nerdy One just leave? Can you guys hear me? Press 5 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm back from my break. Nerdy One, if you left, have a good night. And thank you so much for joining us and for talking with us. You have a good night. Very nice person there. Good. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Good, 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 good. So what are you guys all up to? Because you guys are something else showing up on my second channel. Look at you guys go. Anything you guys want to talk about in particular? Anything from the other channel or the last live stream or anything, anything, anything? Aw. Well, what's on your guys' mind? What is on everybody's mind? I'm looking back on the chat, see what I missed out on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see the chat here, I do. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay. How many mods do I have? I don't know. I feel like I have 5 on the other channel and then what, like 3 on this one? But it depends on who shows up and when they're able to watch. So even if I have a mod and they're not watching, they may not be there. So it depends on which stream it is and how many are there at any given time. I've been getting pretty lucky and very thankful and grateful that the mods show up and they help and they kick these people out and they say no. It's pretty cool. Huh? Oh, yes, 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 of course. So it's pretty neat. Bridget says she has trouble sleeping since she's been going through a situation with her daughter. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, if it ever gets too crazy. But the people that I do mod, I've known for a while. Not saying I haven't known you for a while. It's just, do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. It gets scary sometimes because there's always people that want to come in or drop a link or try to boot you out of your own chat and things like that. So for a long time, I didn't have any other mod. It was just the one. So now that I'm gradually adding more and more, it's getting better. It's getting good. Chris says he was taught to take everything apart and look at it differently and analyze stuff. Chris, do you see what's going on with this family we're talking about? Can you dissect it and look at it differently, and you kind of see it a different way, or you see what everyone else is seeing, or you know what I mean? Okay, gotta go. No, just kidding. Evil Abe. Kyle says that's okay. I understand people can be rude on streams. I know. Well, and it's not even just the things necessarily that are said versus the way people act versus laughing at abuse or right putting happy faces with emoji. So did the toilet bowl and the dog over there, the Mr. Clean. So it's also just that kind of cadence of coming in and just acting like nothing's wrong when we were all talking and talking about abuse and abuse stories and abuse awareness and prevention and even suicide prevention, which is really, really important. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. I'm going to actually go to your channel right now and subscribe. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. Oh, I'm not? You don't have any videos, but now I'm subbed. So I appreciate that. Chris says he sees through Pickle and Princess. It's very weird saying the name Princess, but looking at the word piglet. It's like, it's like it's a mind mess. It's mind torture. You're messing with my mind now. Because now it's like I have to really stop and think about it. The word piglet is really hard in my face. And I'm having to princess, get it on out there like that. So it's very interesting. I'm telling my mod, don't laugh and have fun with Honest Abe. He's been rude before. Or he's done something horrible, I'm sure. Anyways, we're still happy to have you here. That's what this channel's for. You guys just, we can talk about things from the other channel, and I always will and do, but it's a little more relaxed environment over here, having people coming in and things like that. Jennifer says, I don't make videos, but I might make videos someday. Please do. Do a reaction video of one of my videos. Hashtag what about the abuse and talk about it. Tell us what you think, why it's important. That's what we need. Could you imagine if tomorrow a bunch of people got on camera and said, what about the abuse? And this is my story and blah, 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 blah. And come on, it would be awesome. It would help out a lot. I can't accept links, Chris. That's the only thing. But if you put it on Twitter or your own channel, I'll definitely check it out. Evil Abe was said, respected manners from this gentleman here. No evil. Thanks, Roasted. I was a bastard. Well, at least you said it. But actually, it wasn't you. It was the other channel. Fan Camer. Fan Camer. This is a channel that happened upon that's pretending to be having done the evil things that channel did. And that's just keeping it 150% up in this bitch. Just so you know. Because I'm always going to be doing that. But either way, you're more than welcome to be here. No problem at all. Jennifer says, I'll try to get my courage up to make a video. She's embarrassed by her voice. Well, honey, I get made fun of every day because of my voice, because of this sultry, beautiful, succulent, juicy voice over here. Got a lot of jealous ass, hateful bitches out in that mofo. Oh yeah, this Abraham Lincoln guy. Not the evil one, the nice one that is evil, that is an evil ass bastard who's not here right now. He said, how do I sound wet and dry at the same time? And I said, I don't know, ask your mom. And I don't think he did. He never came back. He never came back. But, so I get made fun of all the time for my voice. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. What matters is what you have to say and who else resonates with it or believes it or has the same opinion, shares the same ideas, and then just get it on out there. Who cares? I'll support you. I'll listen to you. No, whatever you say. I know that other channel's still out there. So, but like I said, it doesn't matter. This is a second channel. It doesn't matter. You're more than welcome to be in here. You never did anything wrong. No, you're more than like I said, you're more than welcome to stay because I know it wasn't you. I know it was the other channel. So, like I said, we're keeping it 150% up in this bitch. You're more than welcome to stay. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Jennifer says you have a beautiful voice. They don't know what they're talking about. Well, thank you. Some people say they like it. Some people say they don't. And I always say I don't care. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Kyle, don't hate. Appreciate what you got. Roasted. Chris Peck. I'm new to live streaming, but I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, same here. I'm getting a little more used to it myself, I think. Jennifer sub to you, Chris. There you go. Getting more support. Kyle says he gets ripped apart daily in real life, but he doesn't think he can handle the YouTube and real life ass rippings. Oh, well, yeah. Nobody's obligated to make any kind of video or anything. I mean, you're supporting just by coming in and hanging out and talking. And it is a lot to kind of deal with because there's a lot of very interesting characters on here that are not the best people that do pretty really shady things online. And you have to basically, you're in the same space with these people, sharing some of the same subs or subscribers or fans or whatever. And you have to kind of put up and deal with them. Chris Chan? Who's Chris Chan? That doesn't sound familiar. Oh, well, Bridget, you need to take care of yourself first, unless you're reaching out to your audience. But then remember, there's a lot of different people in the audience who may use things against you. So it's just this kind of, just knowing what's going to happen and just having, no expectations and all that. Awesome. Yeah, there's not a lot of morality going on with pickle juice, or no ethics at all. Just how can I get the most money? How can I do the most damage? How can I take no responsibility? That's basically what he's been doing and getting away with. It's not good. Oh, Cowpoach Live. Do you guys, let's all go to Cowpoach channel and say hi to him. Can you put his thing in the chat? You guys know Cowpoach? We're all gonna go over to his channel right now and just say hi. If you guys don't mind. Okay, I'll type in the name of his channel right here. Yeah, we'll drop the link in a second. Let's just go over there and say hi real quick. Can you guys hear me? I'm like, can they hear a cowpoke too? No, I mean, can they hear him on our stream? Because he's talking over here. You guys want to pop over here and say hi to Cowpoke at all? I'm over in his chat saying hi. Thank you so much for coming by, Kizzy Bug. Love you. Hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for coming by. You did an awesome job modding. Aw, look at some people popping up and saying hi to Cow. That's cool, guys. Ah, make sure to hit that like. Hit that like for what does Angry Brother say? He calls him cow poo. What you doing, cow poo? Yeah. I'm trying to see if he will recognize and see us and say something. I don't know. He's in mid impersonation of some southern person that is going rabbit hunting. It sounds like Elmer Fudd a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I don't know who he's talking about. I think he's talking about cue ball. He's talking about cue ball, you guys. Cowpoke, look at the chat. Look at all the love and support. Look at what we're doing. We're stream hopping over here. He's full in deliverance mode, you guys. He's giving a monologue right now. I mean, you guys know you're over here. Oh gosh. He's talking about like urination and stuff. I don't know if we should get the hell out of here. Do you guys see this monologue of the ages? Who is he talking to? And who the hell is he talking about? And what the hell is going on? Okay, wait. He sees the chat. He sees the chat. He sees the chat. Finally, hello. We're just trying to say hi. I'm live, so I got to go back to my show. Okay, well, I'm going back to my channel now. I'm going back to my live. Okay, so I'm going back to the live. Thank you guys for entertaining me there for a second, giving him some love and support. You know, he spoke out about the abuse so long ago, while all these other supposed men online and some women even stayed damn silent. Isn't that something? So, you know, not everyone is going to agree with everyone's material. Not everyone agrees with my material, but he stuck up for child abuse. He said something. I know, he's really funny. I took my whole audience and gave him the cowboat. Well, we could end it and go hang out over there. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll leave this up so you guys could talk over here for a little bit too. I know. I just logged out. I don't know if he's still talking to me or about me. I don't know really know what's going on. All I know is that he's much more entertaining than I am. I mean, he's a professional, really. He's a professional badass. Yeah, he's hilarious. He's very entertaining, very funny. He's got 9 people watching him over there. He took my audience. You took my audience, you bastard. You took my audience. I'm going to show him. I'm going to click right on off and go right back to my chat. Anyways, I'm just kidding. You guys watch whoever you want. I'm just joking. But I don't even know how much longer I'm going to be on, really. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to jump streams and say hi. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, you guys have to, I mean, you see the food moving over there. You get to see somebody, you get to see someone talking, and then he's like a professional, uh, you know, a professional comedian. So, oh, cowboat's over here. Cow poo. Cow poo. Do you remember who says your name this way? Who says his name this way? Angry brother. Angry brother. They were in argument about a year ago, and they would call each other cow poo and different things like that. But I've never given a cowpoat a nickname other than just cowpoat. I just call him cowpoat. That's it. But yeah, you guys should stream hop because I'm running out of things to say over here. But I wanted you guys to be able to have a place to come and talk and hang out. But actually, you know what? I think I might end it because I don't have anything else to say. I don't really know what else to say. But okay, I'm going to end this stream. I'm ending it. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Cassandra's Curse out.